Somewhere in these ancient lands, an ambition without limit was born. It had no author, no master, only a man determined to write it in iron and fire. A whisper that rose among warring kingdoms until it became the roar of an empire. We are born, we fight, we conquer, and we die. A cycle as old as the sun that rises each morning. But he refused that fate. Qin Shi Huang sought to break the cycle and to rule forever. China was not yet a nation, but 7 rival states fought without end. From this storm of violence emerged a child, heir to the Qin throne. Raised amid betrayal and fear, he listened as voices spoke of conquest. That boy would become Qin Shi Huang, etching his will into the bones of time. For centuries, the warring states clashed in endless conflict. Power shifted like sand, but Qin gained the advantage. Iron arms, legalist codes, and ruthless command. They broke Zhao, then Wei, then Chu. No treaties, no mercy. On such brutal fields, China was bound, not in peace, but submission. At 38, victory crowned Ying Zheng. No longer a king among rivals, he declared himself Shi Huangdi, the first emperor. The Jade Hall echoed with the weight of a new title, one meant to last for 10,000 generations. From that moment, China was not a dream, but a reality, ruled from the center by his will alone. With his new title came a vision of permanence. The empire needed a boundary worthy of its name. In 214 BCE, Qin Shi Huang ordered General Meng Tian to bind the northern states into one frontier wall. Soldiers, peasants, and captives labored across mountains and deserts, hauling earth and stone with relentless will. Stretching over 10,000 li, the Qin Wall was more than defense. It was the emperor's command, carved into the land itself, built to outlast time. The wall was only the beginning. The emperor turned inward and sought to bind his people as firmly as his stones. Rivers became roads as canals cut through valleys and mountains, carrying grain, soldiers, and command. He decreed one script, the small seal script, so that a word read in the south meant the same in the north. He struck dozens of coins from use, leaving only one, round, with a square heart. Weights, measures, calendars, even law itself were made uniform. For the first time, China was not many, but one. And still, the empire was not enough. His walls stretched across mountains, his laws bound millions. But none could bind time. In the quiet of the palace, another war began, not against kingdoms, but against mortality itself. In the quiet of his palace, triumph felt hollow. Victory could not shield him from the end he feared. Fear consumed him. Elixirs, fumes curled from bronze cauldrons, whispering eternity. Qin Shi Huang believed death was a riddle to solve. He swallowed jade powder, gold. Each sip brought poison nearer. His skin grew pale. His hands shook. Still, his ambition burned. If life would end, his legacy would march beneath the earth. In his final years, secrecy ruled him. Distrust shadowed every breath. Yet beneath the earth, another plan took shape, an army of clay. Each warrior stood as if alive, nearly 1.8 meters tall, ranks marked in height and detail. More than 8,000 in number, no two faces the same. Their bronze swords still sharp after 2 millennia, not only to guard their emperor, but to guard his law. In life, Qin forged unity. In death, his army would keep it. Yet even an army of clay could not hold back time. On a journey east, his body failed. Servants whispered, ministers hid the truth. The Son of Heaven was gone, but the empire dared not know. For weeks, his corpse was carried in secret, carts piled with rotting fish to mask the smell. The man who sought eternity was now a shadow on the road home. Meanwhile, the empire waited. In villages and palaces alike, silence spread. People whispered, hungry for answers that never came. With the emperor gone, the empire turned to his heir. Fusu had been named successor, disciplined, principled, prepared. But such virtues made him a threat. Chancellor Li Si and the eunuch Zhao Gao seized the moment. They forged a decree commanding Fusu to take his own life. He obeyed, not from belief, but from duty. A younger son, Hu Hai, was placed on the throne. The man who built walls to keep enemies out had never seen the ones already inside. The emperor is gone, but the story lives on. Subscribe and keep history alive.